Sure. Let's see here what we got. I recall I started one. Guys, if you have a super chat question, be sure to chime in and stuff. I'll try to figure out. Oh, I did want to bring this stuff up. Some reaction to your Matt Riddle match. A lot of people already watched it, apparently.
Yeah, I think it had, I can't remember, 56,000 views, maybe.
Wow. I
Seemed
gotta
like.
go look at. I'm gonna go watch it after we're done here. Was just watching RVD and Matt Riddle. Rob is truly the best pure all around athlete in the business. How about that?
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah. And digital architect.
Someday they're gonna figure it out, man.
Digital architect chimed in too. He said you and Riddle had a lot of chemistry. And
Yeah,
LIO, yep.
that
Did you
is
feel
all.
that too in the ring when you were working with him? Like you guys like vibed really well, everything?
Yes, and like I said a few minutes ago, I felt like incredibly calm just walking out to that match. Like it felt more like, I don't know, like it felt like there wasn't much pressure. It felt more like, and maybe it's because a lot of it might have been because it's a house show in Chillicothe, and not the whole world isn't watching. Although everything lives on YouTube, but that was probably a factor, as opposed to like live TV where there's a lot of pressure. But also just because of Matt, just being around him too, it was just like I just felt like really comfortable, and I felt more like whatever happens, and there wasn't anything like crazy going. Oh, I hope I don't fuck up, because it was just we're gonna go out there and wrestle, and what am I gonna do, So I just felt really really comfortable, and it pretty much stayed that way, being like after walking to the ring, but then also getting in the ring and having the match and stuff. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, I just saw Matt Riddle in a match a couple of weeks ago. He fought in MLW against a guy, Bad Dude Tito, and hard hitting, quick match, but it was so fun. Like it was just look legitimate. Everything was like crisp and smooth and everything like that. And like it's like I was thinking too, it's like he's got the MMA background and everything like that, so there's like legitimacy there. But
Yep.
like, do you find that too a lot of the times when you work with somebody that has a combat sports kind of background, whether it's MMA or something else? Do you find help a lot working with somebody like that?
I think so. Yeah, I do. Assuming that they can also pro wrestle.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of times it's I could be judging like some indie dude that in his mind he's like this, this big star, and that's just because he fantasizes about that watching wrestling on TV. So somebody that actually went and did it, and was in there, with MMA where you really risk a lot, and someone that has what it takes to go through something like UFC matches. That's there's like an automatic respect there, for me, that I feel, and it does make things easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I have more in common, I guess, maybe also than someone that I don't want to say doesn't feel worthy, but I mean, over the years, I'm thinking, sometimes I'm meeting somebody, because somebody had enough money to bring me over to wherever across the pond, and then I'm working with somebody, that wants to have a match with me, like they are Jerry Lynn, or like they're Kane, or whatever the deal is. I've always not liked that about pro wrestling, how even the playing field has to be in order to tell a story that's not 4 seconds long. But within that world, it seems sometimes even worse when I'm talking to a kid that hasn't been anywhere and couldn't possibly interest any other promoter but himself, and he wants to do the Van Daminator on me. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah. But anyway, you know, I do everything by my own standards now, and everything's awesome. But I'm just thinking, you know, of with my experience, you know, throughout. Yeah, I definitely rather have a guy that has what it takes to challenge himself and has proven himself, and you know, there's a lot of value in that. What value do I put in you just because you put me versus you?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Do you get that sometimes? So like legitimately like younger guys will be like, "Hey, can I do your move onto you?"
Yes,
That's wild.
yes.
That's called not reading the room.